What's going on, guys? Garrett here, and today we're doing episode 49 of the SquadCast with Mr. Boss for the win.
Hello.
The Saints fan.
Hi.
And Quanta!
Hello.
And today's topics include mainly everything dealing with Heist DLC stuff and some leaked information from Fun MW2 concerning the confirmed release date of Heist, the pushback release date of PC, and some new screenshots and things to be getting in game. And let's jump right into it with the first topic being Heist DLC coming in what, a week now?
A little over nine days, I think.
9 days. Oh, baby.
Oh, it's getting close.
So what do you think, Ross? Are you excited or what?
I am finally excited. It looks like Rockstar has given us they have given us an official release date, and it doesn't look like they're going to be pushing it back anymore. After like 530 days of Grand Theft Auto Online, we're finally going to get to experience Heist, and I'm excited. I like the release date. It's obviously after PAX, so we're not going to miss it.
Just in case someone's confused, what is the release date?
It is March 10th, 2015.
That's right, 2015, everyone. Not 2050.
This game came out in 2013.
Well, to be fair, they didn't have a year on the newswire.
Well,
said March
that's
10th.
true. It could be coming out next year.
That's a little worrying.
Yeah, watch it be 2016.
I mean, they would be lying.
Listen, I mean, look, it's all come together, right? Last year they said they would be out spring, right? They missed the year. It was spring of this year.
They went full circle.
They didn't lie.
Happens to the best of us.
It's been their plan the entire time. And I don't know, I think it's either, I don't know if it's Heist or PC, but just like a fun fact, one of the two, if they stay their dates that they are now and don't get pushed back again, one of them is going to be released on the 69th day of the year. So, you know.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Rockstar putting in jokes.
All right, well, Austin knows weird facts.
Yeah, thank you for that.
What do you guys think about the screenshots? They released 11 new screenshots. Some of them were pretty cool. Some of them I was slightly confused on.
Well, you see, my biggest problem with the screenshots is that more than half of them were dark. I mean, pitch black.
There were a lot where you couldn't tell what was going on.
Yeah.
Particularly the shot with like the guy holding the pistol with the silencer down. I had no clue what was going on there. There was one.
That one. I mean, if you look at it, kind of. I mean, or if you just take some stuff we've kind of learned from Fun MW2 and you put it all together, I'm assuming we're gonna be like going kind of stealthily into the Lost MC base. I mean, like, it doesn't really show much like new stuff, maybe, but
new clothing options.
But I think
the hoodies, like you can actually have hoodies or hoods with your sweatshirts or whatever it is. New balaclavas, which are basically like ski masks. And there were some cool ones. There was like a black one, a gray one. There was one that had like a skull, like Ghost from Modern Warfare 2. That was really cool. And there were new boots, new wetsuits,
bandanas, hats.
Well, there was a new gloves as well.
Yes,
it was like motorcycle gloves.
Pair with other outfits.
Yeah, so I mean, look, I'm wondering if, because some people kind of brought it up, like I'm wondering if these hoodies are just like another addition, or if it's like an option where you can either zip it up, zip it down.
Hopefully,
for
it's an option. Hopefully,
yeah, because that would be awesome. Or like hoodie up, hoodie down. Because ideally that's what
everyone wants.
Yeah, because then you could do it on every.
I like hoodies, man.
I love them, and they look nice and all, but
I like the fact that you can wear the balaclavas.
They're going to be restricted in some way and screw us over.
I like the fact that you can wear the balaclavas with the hats, and like they're not restricting one article of clothing to your face or your head.
Yeah, right. Finally, like maybe they're actually learning from all those glitches that people really like.
Yeah, we'll have bandanas, hats, and glasses all on.
That's true.
I mean, that's gonna be exciting. I don't know. Overall, I think the stuff Rockstar teased us with is gonna be cool. The vehicles, man, I am excited.
They didn't really show too many screenshots.
One new one. The motorcycle.
Yeah, the motorcycle. I think the motorcycle looks good, man. I think it looks pretty freaking nice.
I'm hoping it can compete. I think I said this in my video.
According to Fun MW2, it is of similar stats and ability to the Akuma. He tweeted that out the other day.
Because you know what? I was talking about this. It kind of sucks that like, if Rockstar, like with DLC cars, like if they're not at the same level as like the top in their category, people aren't going to use them. Like the Ferrari GT, nobody's gonna use
that
that
car's
because it
awful.
sucked. You know, where if it actually kept up with like the Massacre or the Jester, people would use it still. And it sucks that, I mean, I understand, but you know, it's unfortunate that like every DLC car, if Rockstar wants people to use them and buy them, they have to make them really good.
Well, and that's
But
one.
for
I had a
at least
question.
unique.
I had a question from a viewer saying, like, you know, if we were to get another supercar in a future DLC, it would have to be better than the Zentorno and the Adder, or have like a combination of both of
You
them.
have to compete in some way. You
Yeah.
have to have a competitive advantage to either both of those, the Adder and the Zentorno.
The thing is, like right now, the 3 top supercars. Well, I don't know. I guess the Entity and the Turismo are kind of the same, because people kind of think of those as like the 3rd best one, like you know whatever one.
Yeah, but what about the
into
Cheetah
place, but
and the Vaca?
no, nobody uses the Cheetah that
Oh,
much.
please.
But no, but like the Adder has better top speed. However, the Zentorno has better acceleration, and I think like the Turismo has better like handling or something, and I think the Entities kind of has better handling too. So it's like they all, you know, have different qualities. Where I'm
Maybe
wondering
like
if
it's a 4-door supercar.
that would be pretty cool. But I'm wondering like how you can't do too much, you know, different besides obviously looks wise.
Well, yeah, you could have one that has lots of customization options compared to the others.
Yeah.
It just needs to have something that distinguishes between the two.
Yeah, and maybe that's why they haven't done any more supercars since the Zentorno. But you know,
That's
Who
true.
knows?
It has been close to a year since we've gotten a supercar and an actual good sports car as a DLC.
Yep.
So it's been a while.
I really hope we have some kind of supercar in the near future. But back to the pictures. One of the things I really liked about the pictures overall is I guess the closer look we got of that Huey with the minigun. A lot of people are calling it the Venom. I don't know what to call it, or UH-1. That new helicopter we're getting that people are calling the Valkyrie, the one with the 2 miniguns on the side and then one minigun in the front. I really like that.
Cool.
Yeah, I like the way that you sit down and shoot the gun. I like the way that looks. And overall, I think even with the new pictures of the APC that we're calling this, I guess the Guardian, it looks cool. I mean, these are trucks and vehicles I would love to have in free roam. And what do you guys think? Do you guys think we'll be able to get these vehicles in free roam in the near future? Or do you think it'll be heist only? Pegasus, Merryweather, what are your opinions, thoughts, concerns?
Pegasus for sure, 100%.
All
They're
of
not
them?
gonna give you. They're not gonna let you like. Well,
I
Well,
think
the
some of
helicopter,
them.
all
obviously.
flyable vehicles are obviously in Pegasus, but
I
even
think
then,
that
I
the
don't know.
bike, we haven't seen the Lampadetти Casco, which I imagine is going to be a sports or a sports classic. I'm assuming there's going to be a civilian Karen Kuruma, which we'll be able to purchase.
Mm-hmm.
So I think some, to your point, will be Pegasus, and I think
Like
some will.
like the Karen Technical, the one with the machine gun on the back, that'll probably be a Pegasus vehicle. Like I don't know. I don't think they would allow you to put that in your garage. I mean, I may be wrong, but that just kind of seems like it would be a Pegasus, unless they made it like really expensive. That's the only way I could kind of see it. But
Yeah. That'd be
Yeah,
a
like-
wrecking machine, though. Oh my gosh. That Karen Rebel, man. Also, how would you flip over? Because wouldn't that machine gun unbalance
yeah,
you?
that's. I don't know. There'll probably be some glitch or something with.
What
it,
if you get like
but,
stuck in the ground? Just can't flip.
Yeah, that'd be pretty funny. But no, yeah, that, and then obviously like the Guardian, that'll probably be a Pegasus vehicle.
We still don't know what the heavy insurgent is.
Or actually, no, the Insurgent was what we were thinking was the
The Insurgent is the
I don't
APC.
know.
We don't-
Yeah,
I don't know. I want to say the Guardian is the helicopter,
who knows, man?
but there's a lot that they still have yet to explain, and that's actually a good segue into another little topic, is the fact that they said throughout the next coming days, and I'm assuming really heavily into next week, that they're going to be teasing a lot more stuff. So
Yep.
does that mean a new trailer?
For sure. Rockstar always, I think,
Maybe a
always
second
releases 2 trailers, don't they? For big, they had 2 trailers for next gen, didn't they?
Yeah.
No.
No. Did
I
they?
think they had a first person, which was on next
Well,
gen,
yeah.
and then they had the next gen trailer.
Yeah. Well, maybe they might I don't know, dive into
They might, yeah, they might.
specifics or something for like one of the heists. I don't know. It'd be a neat just like to show it off.
What do you think? I don't want to say there's gonna be a trailer because of course I'm gonna jinx myself, and they're gonna be
Yeah,
like,
right.
just a reminder, heists are coming out. That's all the information we're giving you. It's like,
Yeah.
are you serious?
They might do
But-
another like article type of thing
With
like they did with
IGN?
IGN. They might do something like that where they, maybe talk a little bit more about them, give some information. Like I said, maybe I think it might be just like they might run us down sort of like one heist, like the ornate bank one or whatever.
That seems to be the common one.
Maybe not like do the final part, but like, they can walk us through like the heist prep and then tease us on the finale. I don't know. That's just an idea.
That's a lot of information to give away, though. Rockstar's simply not the type to, like.
I mean, I
give
think
too
we'll
much.
definitely get some like screenshots though or something of
I think so
of
as
some of
well.
the stuff.
I
One
think-
thing
Oh, go ahead.
I'm just looking at this picture, like the ship that's in whatever heist it is, the Merryweather heist I'm gonna call it. That freaking ship, like I didn't realize
The
how
aircraft
massive
carrier?
I didn't
That thing
realize
is
how
huge.
massive it was until I saw that. Like it was, obviously you knew it was gonna be big, but like just the size of it compared to the little boat they're on, like I can't wait to be on that.
It's
It's gonna be cool.
It's going to be definitely interesting. I'm really excited for Heist, and I think a lot of you guys in this SquadCast are also excited. But, the community is sort of torn. A lot of people don't – some people don't even care. Some people are just like, whatever. Some people are still doubting it's even coming. What do you guys
To be
think
fair,
about
it
that?
has been a while. It has
Yeah,
been over
they have
500
delayed
days.
it a few weeks. I mean, a few times now. So
A few
it's Rockstar's
months.
word, really.
I mean,
You can't
okay,
really trust
and I had this question from a viewer, like, what if Heists were delayed again? How would you guys feel?
Someone's gonna die. Someone will die. Someone will die. They will
Booking
lose
my
their life.
plane ticket to New York right now.
They're gonna. Do not be surprised me if a big chunk of Rockstar's budget goes to like security and bouncers and
Bouncers.
like personal TSA to check everyone into their building.
Yeah, I mean, like, it seems like I've said this before, like, if they delay this one more time, that'll be the nail in their coffin, but
This one
I
will
don't
be
know.
it. When
This
they make a
one-
newswire post that like says,
but I don't, I mean, it's what, like we said, like, freaking, like, 9
7
days
days
or something,
away.
yeah,
Yeah.
whatever it is, so it's
Well,
like,
That's
They
the
can't
thing,
do it
man.
now.
Like, with Rockstar, we've had a drought for months. Months. And
Months.
Rockstar, teases us
They
with his
know.
heist thing, and everyone loves them again. It's like they did nothing wrong.
It's funny though, because kind of segueing and talking about the whole PC stuff, once like on this day, on this past Tuesday when this newswire dropped, there was two people, the console people that were like, screaming in joy because heists were finally coming, and then there was the PC guys who were getting their pitchforks out
"We got
because
screwed again."
they delayed PC yet again to April 14th. So it's not too far, but I mean,
That is far, man.
considering
That is
this
real
was
far.
supposed to come out, when next gen came out. That's
You know what's funny? If they're just like, if Rockstar's like, we never lied to you guys. We told you that GTA 5 Heist DLC will be coming a few weeks before PC. We got to delay it.
I
We
know.
delayed
like,
PC.
I told you, man.
Oh, man.
I said that was gonna happen. I mean, it is what it is, but it is kind of disappointing. And I guess as a little compensation, they're giving people who pre-ordered PC $200,000. But
Yay!
the one problem, and this, like, everybody on PC who pre-ordered it was saying 200,000. That's nothing. Like
That's-
$200,000.
that's 14
Like,
rounds.
half
of them
two
aside.
hats.
That's 14 rounds
Dude,
of
I can buy two
snipers
hats.
versus stunters.
That I would have liked to seen Rockstar give us like at least $1 million. You may think that's a
So,
lot,
$1
but
million.
that's worth it. Like
So I heard a
the-
theory. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
yeah, I think I know your theory. was
Yeah,
gonna
I
talk
think you
about
know what's
that.
coming here. I heard a theory that the reason Rockstar delayed PC to those few extra weeks is because I think it's on April 1st.
March
they
31st.
March 31st, they start their new physical year, which for business terms is like how like every quarter they monitor their sales. So if Rockstar were to release PC or have PC come out during the new physical quarter, their sales are going to jump like crazy, and that's going to make their bosses happy.
Yeah, and so it's obviously whether I guess or not, Rockstar wanted to do it, or if it was Take-Two.
Someone called the shots with that. PC
Yeah,
move.
it's all about business.
I
at
saw
the end of the
somebody
day, I
commenting the
guess.
other day. They were like, they're like, whatever happens with the upcoming few weeks, all we gotta say is thanks, Obama.
Yep.
this ain't Rockstar's fault. Just blame it on the president because the president handles everything apparently in the United States. So that's exactly what's going on over here. But I think that, you know, that whole theory with the fiscal quarter thing, that's what we talked about before with the whole
we talked about this last year.
Yeah, we talked about that last year.
Next gen?
Yeah,
yeah,
we did.
We talked about it last year. So
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, at this point, it's like if we get it, we get it. We still love the game, but geez, like we've been waiting for so long. I think we've been waiting too long.
Honestly, like, and people always ask, dude, why are you so excited for PC? It's the same game. You guys don't understand. There's gonna be a video editor on PC, and they actually kind of hinted at some features. They said, as well as a new powerful Rockstar editor for recording, staging, and editing original custom videos. So like the staging part, like especially
cool.
for us YouTubers, like if we can make it so where there's no freaking cops, and we can actually like record our
That's
videos
Austin's
and
biggest
have them
thing.
Keep it daytime.
Yeah, like that'll be so great. Not only for us, but it'll be great for you guys because then you guys watching will get better content, you know, especially like our Heist Life series that has kind of been put on hold because just it's too hard to do it on consoles.
Because Michael Bay over here wants us to do impossible stunts.
Listen, I'm sorry nighttime goes like 30 seconds when you actually want it to be nighttime, though when you don't, it's like 18 hours. But anyway, like that's kind of why I'm excited. And obviously, yeah, there's all the mods and stuff. That's not going to come for a while. But that's why like I'm really excited about that video editor. And it's just delaying us from getting it.
But I mean, you just said you were answering your own question saying like why are we excited for it, but like how does that video editor really excite the fans?
No, well, I said people ask me why I'm excited. Like obviously, well, I guess
like why would a console gamer that's only used to console games want to twist a PC? Pitch me. If I'm a console gamer and I hate PC gamers, why would I switch?
There's one word, mods. Like you may think, oh, that's whatever. Like it's mods, dude. Like look at GTA 4, the LC PDFR mod, Hulk mod. What was the other ones? Like Iron Man mod. Yeah, whatever that was.
No, that's not a mod. I mean, literally, the community is going to be terrible.
Well, whatever. Like, there's just so many possibilities. That's why I now. What if I was a console guy going to PC? You might want to like just wait till maybe it goes on sale because you know PC games go on sale, a lot. But yeah, that's why you got to sell it. Or that's how you sell PC. I mean.
I agree. I mean, I'm very, very looking looking forward to it. So,
a lot of the people who play on consoles, they've been telling me, and a lot of people that watch our videos are like, yeah, I haven't really been playing it that much. It's been kind of boring. Where, with mods or with the help of mods, it'll increase the longevity of the game because there's more stuff for you to do. That's why I would say PC, especially like now, and I guess like if you look at it in the big picture. As like PC coming out in April or whatever after Heist, like a good amount after Heist, about a month or so, people get kind of bored maybe of it, and then they'll switch to PC and then play on mods. But yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be an interesting couple of weeks because we're not gonna get any sleep. You guys realize that? We have PAX East this weekend.
Yeah, the day after we get home from PAX
and then
East.
we all we fly out on Monday. Get home, like for me, I'm gonna get home like at 9 o'clock, and then like 5 hours later, I'm gonna be up for Heists.
Well,
and like streaming and playing.
Shout out to G Fuel.
Yeah, right.
Gonna get myself a little shipment right now as we're talking on the SquadCast. But really quickly, if you guys are watching at this point, and you're going to PAX East. Make sure you come hang out with us. Come meet up with us. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whatever the case may be. And meet up with us. We're going to have a meetup. We should be doing a meetup with a bunch of other YouTubers as well. So we can get a really big, awesome thing going. And I've been hearing a lot of people telling me they're going to PAX East. Hopefully a lot of people come through. And I want to meet a lot of you guys. Myself, Ross, and Austin have met before each other in person. If you guys have seen our vlogs. I'm going to be vlogging the event. Are you going to be vlogging the event, Austin? Or I know you always say you are.
I try.
Yeah, he sucks. He sucks.
I mean, when you're there, you're not thinking about, let me get out my camera.
I am. I'm like, look how cool this is. the whole time.
Well, I've never met any of you guys in person. I've never been.
Yeah, none of us look forward to it either. So.
Yeah, nobody
Really
likes
excited. Okay, well, thanks.
All right, disconnect. See you later. But let's jump right into some of the leaked information in regards to the distract cops that Fun MW2 talked about and the possibility of new Lester missions. What do you guys think about this new distract cops feature that you don't die with? Apparently, Fun MW2 leaked that. When I first saw it, I thought
that's going to be a heist only feature.
That's what I was thinking too, because people want to see it in free
like
roam.
a really dumb version
Yes.
of cops turn blind eye or something like that. It's like, why would I distract cops when I can just turn blind eye on?
Exactly.
So it's going to be part of heist where you need to do something over here and the cops are there and you're going to call Lester and he's going to distract.
Yeah, no, I don't. You guys think it's going to be an ability where you call Lester? I mean, is that what it was in the? I haven't seen.
And only heist. And only heist.
No. I know, but is that what it like? Did Lester, was he mentioned specifically in the code? Is that?
Yeah,
I believe so. Yeah,
he was.
Okay, because I was like, I mean,
I know Lester does help you.
Like, that would just make sense in one of the heists if you have to distract cops while like another team or whatever, the other two people go around them and.
It's probably the ornate bank heist, if I had to take a guess.
Yeah. Well, like, I don't know about you guys, but and I don't know, maybe I'm late on this, but there's, well, at least for the three heists, there's obviously the ornate one. There's gonna be like a Merryweather one where like the Merryweather people are the enemies, and the third one, at least, is the Lost MC gang. Like, that's gonna be another heist where those are the enemies. So I'm wondering, or I'm hoping that like maybe cops might be turned off for those, because we all know cops in this game are superheroes.
Well, that's probably what the distract cops thing does.
I just when I heard of it, I was like, man, this is stupid. I hope they don't bring it to free roam. Because think about, like, what do you even need that for free roam?
It's not going to be in free roam.
I know, but people wanted it. I saw comments like, I want it on free roam. Like, I just don't understand the reasoning.
Like, blind eye, just use that.
Exactly.
Maybe it'd be a cheaper,
if it was
worse
cheaper,
version.
I could see that. But honestly, it's not terribly expensive. Cops turn blind eye.
Yeah.
It's like, what is it, $3,000 or is it 5,000?
I think it's 5,000. Yeah, for 3 minutes.
It has been a long time since I've done that, so don't crucify me in the comments.
You're done for.
It's literally been since the heist life since I've used.
You're a GTA YouTuber, unbelievable.
I know I suck.
How could you?
God.
What kind of person are you?
I'm
But
awful.
I mean, besides the stuff that we've already talked about in regards to the heist coming out March 10th, PC delayed, new screenshots, the leaked information about Lester. Is there anything else you guys really want to touch base on that you guys?
Well, it's time for Speak Pipe.
Well, real quick, because I don't know, I forgot. Hold on, I deleted the Squeak Pipe who he asked. So, but it was a good question.
Remember his
basically
name?
Said, what is your? I think it was Dalton maybe. So maybe I don't know, but I'm sorry.
Andy Dalton?
I hit the wrong button. Yeah, dude, you called it. But no. So he asked, what was your favorite thing from the screenshots? Like, just out of this stuff shown in the screenshots, what was your favorite?
New flat bill hats and bandanas.
Let me look back at them.
My favorite thing in the screenshots was
the Principe Electro and the new chrome wheels. That was pretty cool. That's a nice looking bike.
Dude, that truck looks so amazing. That armored truck. Oh my god, it looks really
that's
nice.
That's the
now
civilian
that I'm
version.
Back at these, does it almost look like it's a weird art style almost on these images, or is that just me? Like,
what do you mean?
It almost looks slightly like colored or matte, maybe, just like nothing.
I don't know. They might have like really just photoshopped them, touched them up a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
My favorite thing in the whole thing is probably like seeing the Lost MC, like with that mission, whatever that is gonna be.
Yeah.
I think that was cool. I was like, okay, because we never really saw a picture of just the Lost, like a gang,
I agree,
like attacking a gang in GTA Online. So if that's
fun
yeah, it'd be cool.
Well, my favorite thing, you guys should probably know this by now, the hoodies and like the clothing, all the new stuff.
Of course.
Pretty pumped, man, to make some awesome outfits. You know what I mean? It's gonna be great, man. It's gonna be great.
So
Rockstar are finally making
God.
the ability to zip up and zip down hoodies and hoodies over our head. Oh my god, it's gonna be great. But yeah, anyway, let me find my phone. We'll hop into the Speak Pipe questions.
While he's doing that, I didn't mention it earlier. I called that it was getting released on March 10th. I just want everyone to remember that. I said that on stream.
Yeah, all right. Hey, let's just move into the Speak Pipe questions.
Speak Pipe.
All right, so the
Just a
first one we
genius.
have here is from Cole.
Cool.
Hey
There,
squad,
Cole?
it's me. Thanks for answering. And do you think Rockstar would ever give a throwback DLC for cars like of a more wacky nature, kind of like the RC cars or the go kart from San Andreas? Because I'd really like to see the go kart make a comeback. Let me know what you think, and thanks for answering.
I think a go-kart would be cool, but I think it would be too similar to that what was
The
that
date.
one car from the beach bum? The
Yeah,
Bifta?
is it the Bifta?
Because
yeah.
the Bifta is basically a glorified go-kart.
Yeah.
Am I fair
I
in saying
mean-
that?
Yeah, I think it
Yeah.
is. And the thing is, that car is actually my favorite off-road vehicles too. But
It
in
is pretty
terms
fun to
in
drive.
terms of seeing a little go-kart, I would like to see like, you know, a wheelchair.
Oh, wheelchair.
A wheelchair be
Dude,
put into the
like,
game.
They could definitely like go,
Mopeds?
like they could definitely go some like really
Scooters?
funny or like just fun DLC route and have like a freaking Death Rider or Death Race style like wheelchair with like nitro boosts or something. Like I don't know, just thinking outside the box. Like I think that'd be a warm welcome instead of like just the same old supercar shirts and this and that, you know. So yeah, I mean, who
I
wouldn't
agree.
wanna
What do you
see new
think?
stuff,
What do you
you
think,
know?
Quantum?
I don't know. They seem so cutthroat with all their DLC. Like nothing has been too insane, you know. I go karts and stuff as much as I'd love to see it. I just don't see it. I don't know what they've changed
Yeah.
since San Andreas, but they're not having like as much fun
It's
with
fun, yeah. They're kind of
almost.
taking it a little bit more serious, which I mean, I don't know if that's good or bad, but you know, everybody has their own opinion. But yeah, I do kind of see them going with a more serious approach with the franchise.
And
Which
as
isn't
always, I'll
awful.
be the guy to say mods will have these, but obviously not everyone's gonna have a PC or whatever. So I understand that, and it's gonna be interesting. Maybe, and I don't know if we've talked about this, but having mods possibly would be an amazing thing for console as well. Because if Rockstar sees that, maybe they'll implement some of the mods and cars that you guys
Nope.
create. To,
Well, no,
you
no,
don't
no,
think
that's
so? Really?
no. Hold
I don't
on, see,
think
this is
so.
actually not. This is something that EA is doing with Battlefield 4, and before people were like, "Oh, mods again," like they're making. Dice's has this like create a map thing where like people can go and create a map, and basically like the best one or something like that. I don't know if it's exactly like that, but I've heard some things, and like the best one basically is going to become a DLC like in the future. Like imagine if Rockstar would do something like that, you know, where people like the community can come together and because you can't deny the community has some amazing ideas, like just from the death matches and stuff that we've seen, like, you know, not everybody can or not or only Rockstar can't think of you know, everything. I don't know what I'm saying. But
They need to rely on the
Rockstar
It would be
community.
can't
awesome.
think of everything. Is what
yeah,
he meant.
God, it's been a long day. But yeah, I think a community like I guess DLC, that'd be an interesting idea that Rockstar could maybe consider.
I don't know, man. From my opinion, they're gonna have to evolve and adapt to the times then, because from the Rockstar I know, they are not big fans of mods at all. They even hate races and content created jobs that glitch ramps. That's why you never see those jobs featured. And when they do the live streams, they do these snipers versus stunters jobs that are just like super horrible. Like they're not the normal snipers versus stunters because it's modded. It's glitched. So
Yeah, that's just the way they operate.
Yep.
I mean, I can't say I blame them. It's their game. They can do whatever they want. But that's still well.
Mm-hmm. Well, moving on. We have the next question from John.
I forgot that was a speak
John.
pipe, but Jesus. John.
Yes. When do you think we'll actually get regular DLC instead of the heists and heists? Because are they gonna do it monthly though? Because if they don't do it monthly, that's gonna be really boring and dry for GTA.
All right.
All right. So nowhere in the Grand Theft Auto Online contract does it say Rockstar will provide monthly DLC. I think Rockstar tries to keep the game as fresh as possible, and for periods we kind of get spoiled with like back-to-back-to-back DLCs. But then for times like we're going through right now, there might be a 2 or 3 month gap, hiatus, where there's no DLC. I personally think after Heists, there's going to be a single player DLC that we get over the summer, like May or June.
Yeah, I think there's a pretty big gap between Heists to PC, then from PC to be like another little gap.
So you don't think there's going to be anything online related after Heist for?
No, I think there's going to be a single player DLC.
They might offer something special. I can imagine, just like they did for next gen. You know, you got a few special things for coming over to the PS4 and Xbox One for PC. Like, you know, you'll get like maybe exclusive features in single player, exclusive features online. You know, you'll have like this car you can have that, you know, is exclusive or something like that. But nothing really too crazy. I mean, I can't picture them doing a huge DLC after one of the most anticipated DLCs of their game. You know, I think there is.
I mean, I kind of see that.
Well, I think once they see the heists and the player count, you know, slowly slowing down, due to people losing interest in heists, or once everyone does all the heists, I think, yeah, then they'll release something else. But it's probably going to be a story DLC for sure, because that's what they've addressed in the past. But besides that, I can't imagine them being like right after heist, like a month later or 2 months later.
No, they're definitely going to let the heist hype run its course. But I do think that single player is important to them. They've stressed that.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that's something they are going to continue, because single player presents them, it has been a long day, with a great opportunity. It's going to be their first paid DLC, most likely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I think Rockstar obviously likes that. But it's also a good chance to create lots of new content, with whether it be a new character, new cars, new guns, new clothes, whatever. So.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm kind of torn on, like, people were saying, like, I've seen in comments, you know, after Heist, is that going to be it with DLCs? And I always thought, I was like, no, you know, they wouldn't just, like, stop.
Are you talking about for last generation?
No,
because that is a possibility for last generation.
I mean, I never thought about last gen, but no, but just current gen right now. Like, I always thought, like, because we did kind of get used to having them pretty much every month up until next gen did release. But you know, even if you do count the snow thing, then yeah, it was almost like every month. So I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see what the community, like, what happens to the community about a month or so after Heists. Because
it is gonna be interesting, like how people feel.
Yeah,
we're just gonna have to wait and see, boys.
Because obviously, PC, like Garrett said, PC is coming out. So is Rockstar gonna want to release a DLC in addition to PC?
That's why I'm saying May or June as the next DLC, which seems like a light year away.
What they could do is, I don't know, the single player DLC could have some online stuff. I could see them doing something like that. Like, it might be a package, like the single player DLC could have some new cars and new clothes and stuff like that.
I'd imagine that would transfer over to Grand Theft Auto Online, like, no doubt.
Yeah, May might be the next thing. But I think he also asked, like, do you think we'll get back to having every month, like, so say it is May. Do you think after May it'll be every month again with the DLCs? Yeah, I don't think it will be either. Which
I think, and this isn't a knock on Rockstar, because creating content is hard, but I do think they kind of ran out of things to do.
Yeah,
because,
and it's like, we always say, like, have ideas and stuff, and like some of them may sound good or whatever, but you know, obviously it's their vision. So if we say, you know, our DLC ideas, if they're not in that vision, then obviously they're not going to work on it.
Right.
Because I'm sure they have a lot more numbers that tell them people like this or that or whatever. So, you know, just because what we say and if you guys agree doesn't mean everybody who plays GTA would agree. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be interesting to see. And then maybe, hey, look, I've been saying it, E3 Red Dead Redemption 2 or Red Dead Redemption 3
Oh,
or
that's
Red
so
Dead 3,
optimistic.
whatever the game is, the third version or whatever.
The next
Like,
Red Dead.
That's what I'm saying.
You are optimistic, my man.
I am, man. I'm going.
It's possible. They are working on it.
Mm-hmm. And then finally, the last question. Actually, that was it. Okay, never mind.
Well,
The last question was the Dalton guy.
that was episode 49 of the SquadCast. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you guys do drop a like. Make sure you guys do check us out. If you are going to PAX East, come on by and say hi. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. You guys want to plug or say before we do wrap this episode up?
Yeah. Which color is the dress? Black and gold? Or, no, black and blue or gold and white? Let me know in the comment section.
Yeah.
That's the keyword. Dress.
Dress.
If you don't know what that is, then you've lived
Where you
under a
been?
rock
Yeah, where you
2 days
been?
ago.
Where you been? All right, boys. It's been fun. We'll see you guys next week or tomorrow with a brand new video. Later, guys.
Adios.
Bye.